Hey, Max.
Hey, Daniel.
Remember that time we talked about Pokemon Legends ZA for half an hour, but you weren't recording any of it?
Can't say I do because there's no proof.
Well, we're going to talk about it again and act like we never talked about it before.
Good, because I forgot what we already said.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to
Hello.
the Elite Four Radio podcast thing that we do. I'm Daniel.
And I forgot my name. Is Max. There we go. I am Max. And I would like you to know that I am currently recording.
We're going to be checking that every 5 minutes.
So if you see me looking to the bottom left of the screen, I'm checking the time of the recording to make sure I didn't accidentally press the space bar.
And if you see that my face is red, it's because I'm just having a slight aneurysm. It's fine. So
there are worse things, though.
Let's do it all over again. All right. So last episode, we finished out the tier list of starters, and it's a great episode.
Oh yeah,
highly recommend it. It's listening material. Why would you not want to listen to anyway? And I read a Pokédex entry, and now it's time to reveal what that was. So just as a reminder, Pokédex entry was a constant collector of information. This Pokemon is very smart. Very strong is what it isn't. And I love this because it just dunks on the poor guy. It is Generation 8's Blipbug. Only in one game, too. Well, technically 2 games, but it has not come back yet, Max. And quite frankly, that's a tragedy. Because I love Orbeetle. I don't use him, but he's just cool as a concept.
So, here's the thing about that Pokemon, right? It has at least 100% more hair than Charizard. Not Charizard.
Orbeetle, 100% more hair than Charizard.
I thought it was Blipbug.
Blipbug evolves into Orbeetle.
Yeah, Blipbug has like 2 hairs.
Well, but he gets a mustache though.
Yeah, but he has 2 hairs, which is 200% more than Charmander.
That's a callback. So if you didn't watch the last episode, you definitely should.
Yeah, you definitely should. You get to hear us be incredibly rude.
So this episode, we're going to be topical, maybe, and talk about Pokemon Legends ZA.
Well,
what? Before
that.
Oh, yeah, you got to give another. See, I'm all thrown off. I'm going to keep drinking my water.
It's my fault. So on this Pokédex thingamabobber that I gave a name and forgot what the name of it that we were supposed to be calling this thing from the very... Anyway, I have the most amazing topical Pokédex entry. And it reads as follows. Capable of jumping over the Eiffel Tower in a single giant leap. Its hooves are 10 times harder than diamonds. And I will give you this hint right off the bat. It is not Magikarp.
The mystical hooved Magikarp. May it rest in peace.
Honestly, it's better than some of the freaking Megas we're getting this gen.
I mean, you're not wrong. They are... unique.
Speaking of...
This
is your one and only warning. I'm talking to you in the camera on the opposite side, whatever. This is your one and only warning.
Jeff.
We will be talking about spoilers.
Gregory.
So if you want to be not spoiled...
Valerie.
Listen to the podcast anyway.
Yeah, Megan.
Just turn down the volume.
Turn it down.
And keep us playing in the background.
Keep it playing.
That way we can keep making these, honestly, shit shows for you.
I am literally the worst hype man.
You are. But yeah, keep the podcast on in the background, even if you turn the volume off. That way we can keep making these. And obviously we're going to be making them anyway. But if you don't want to be spoiled, now is your one and only warning to stop listening out loud. Because we will be talking about official spoilers, as well as speculation that is not technically confirmed yet, but like, given everything that's happened, high probability of it being true. So, like I said, one and only warning. You've been warned.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So,
are we still recording, Max?
No. Yes, we are.
Oh my gosh. There was real panic. You can see it in my eyes. I died a little bit inside.
Oh, I was aiming for a lot of it, but that's okay.
All right. So last time on the podcast that you guys didn't get to hear, we talked about how the game is taking place in one city. And you know what, Max? I talked a lot last time. And you know, I still actually have the footage if we ever decide to just splice some random crap in there. We can do that. Probably not going to, but I'm going to let you talk about it more this time because one, I'm tired. And my voice is giving out, so
one of the things that we talked about that I'm going to circle back to and reiterate is that this game takes place in Lumio City. I'm still not 100% certain what point the game takes place timeline-wise, except for after the storyline of X and Y. So I'm not 100% certain where it lines up timeline-wise. The only reason I say that is because the protagonist, so the player character, I feel looks a lot like Professor Sycamore. As well as the first two, like your rival, or is it Tawny and Urbane?
Something like that.
They just look like a different hair color swap version of the protag. So I just genuinely think that it's future. And if Professor Sycamore had kids with the bug type gym leader from Kalos, that's who I think the protag is. Anyway,
that'd be a wild revelation.
It takes place, like I said, in Lumio City, and I'm really excited for the idea of playing an urban setting Pokemon, just because it's something that I've kind of wanted for a while, just because it's so different to what we've been experiencing. Usually you'll run into Pokemon in the city settings, but you don't get to catch Pokemon there. You get to see them, or there's a static encounter, that kind of stuff. But this game is actually going to get to experience what it's like having Pokemon living in an urban setting, which is really exciting to me. And also we're going to be able to do, I'm assuming it'll be a 3-tiered map. So you've got the skyscraper building tops, you've got the main level, and then they've also released footage of the catacombs underground. I don't know what you would call those, sewer system, aqueducts.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying sewer or catacombs, but I don't know how, because catacombs has a very distinct vibe to it, and
that's not what
I
it was.
highly doubt they're gonna go for that. I think sewer might be more accurate.
Yeah, I'm very excited to run into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles underneath
Cowabunga, dude. We're French now.
Yes, the French turtles.
The French Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oui, oui.
Teenage Mutant Ninja French Turtles. TMNFT. NFT? No.
It's trademarked. Sorry, that was so
Jesus
stupid.
Christ.
That was so stupid. I love it.
I'm just excited to see an urban setting game.
I am Very interested to see how they pull it off. Let's go that route this time around instead of me just crapping on it.
Daniel is a loser. No.
I am still on the fence about the game and how I don't know if I know I'll get it at some point. Let me be clear, because I'm a nerd and I like Pokemon and I hate missing out on things, but I feel like, I don't know why I went real southern. I feel like it's not going to be a day one for me. It's going to be like hey, let everyone else figure it out first. And if everyone's kind of like, man, really not feeling it, it might be like Christmas before I get it. But if people are like really jazzed about it and they're like, no, you have to try this because it's crazy cool. And Max is excluded because he's just going to say that to make me get it regardless. But if people are really into it and they're like, this is so cool, like it was Legends Arceus, where everyone was like, this is amazing, you have to play this, I'll probably get it the month, like 2 weeks to a month after. Right? Because we got to remember, this game is being sold for $70. That is not an easy commitment to make anymore. Like that is getting to be not. Like I can only buy like 3 games a year at this point. Like I've got a whole different situation going on that I'm like I don't even have time to play these things. So let alone just keep like I can't have such a large backlog of games that I'm trying to get through, and it's just like, but this new game just came out and now all my friends are talking about it. So it's just,
so what I'm hearing is, and what I need from you, our loyal listeners, if you want Daniel to do a playthrough of the game with me, put it in the comments so that way he's forced to buy the game, because I can't make him, but you can. You have that power. I do not.
Power of the people, as some may say.
Because otherwise, guys are gonna get stuck watching me play the game and Daniel commenting over my shoulder.
Oh, that would be...
And nobody wants that.
That'd be really fun, actually. I vote that option. So, I guess...
So please save me. Please save me from that.
You know. So, let's talk about... the
battle system?
Sure. Is that what you got from that?
Well, no.
What do you think about the battle system, Max? What do you think? What do you think about the battles?
I'm excited. Oh, God. I don't like you. I like that it's kind of starting to lean more to how it actually appears in like the anime and like the Pokemon that I grew up watching.
Mm-hmm.
This game is going to be kind of that style.
Mm-hmm. No longer is it just, hey, attack that still creature that's not trying to avoid you whatsoever.
Or let's take turns. I'm going to hit you with a giant hammer. Let's punch each
other. Yeah.
Right. But one at a time.
Correct. Yep.
Let's take turns hitting each other until one of us dies.
Yep.
No. I am excited it's going to be more mimicking what we grew up seeing on the show.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also definitely gonna have to adjust, because like I'm so used to the traditional battle style of Pokemon. Is going to be an adjustment. One of my favorite things that is exploding all over the internet right now is the no PP.
Hashtag no PP.
The no PP movement, as I like to call it.
No PP movement. So, I don't like that.
Tweet out a hashtag.
No. It's just Pokemon becoming a computer game where you just wait for cooldowns. But
I mean, to be completely honest, this is like the funniest thing to me. I never knew what PP stood for.
PowerPoints, Max. I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
I have never.
Are we gonna learn about PP today?
Don't
worry, Max. I'm Googling PP.
I can't Google it, or I'll cut off the recording.
I'm literally just typing PP meaning, and we're gonna.
Daniel.
Plot twist: Pokemon is not the first thing to come up.
I assumed.
Let's see.
That's why I told
PowerPoints.
you to
Yeah, it's
stop.
PowerPoints.
Anyway, they're gone. So
For this game. For this specific game.
that leads into kind of the thing I was talking about the first time we tried to record this. That
Yeah.
I think that this is going to be like the new style of the games moving forward. It's going to mix this what is it, Plaza, Pokemon Legends. Yeah, I call it Plaza.
You had to get it in there at
And
least once, didn't you?
I did. And Legends Arceus. I feel like that's gonna be like going forward. That'll be like the two sides of the game, and so like this game is focused on, or like Plaza is focusing on the what do you call it? Like the battling side of the Pokemon games,
Mm-hmm.
and then Legends Arceus was focusing on the catching side of Pokemon, and then the games moving forward are gonna kind of merge them together, and that's going to be like the new style, a little bit of both. And I'm really hoping it opens up the world for contests.
That, okay, like real talk though, I would be so down if they took what they're doing now and instead of battling, made it a contest thing. Would be literally
where we
so
could
cool.
combine moves, and
that would be so cool.
It would be.
That'd be the only good thing to come out of
happen.
it. The only good thing to come out of it.
I think the good thing that's going to come out of it is Max and Daniel playing a Pokemon game together.
I mean, I'd be so down for that one. We'd be the best, like no
Plaza.
one ever was.
I hate you.
You know, to train them would be okay. I'm done. So the battle system does intrigue me quite a bit, though. I won't lie, because it's much more engaging than just click a button and wait. You know,
right?
That's the only thing that I can see positive about this, because I am not into the battling that much of Pokemon.
Same.
Like
I'm a shiny hunter, so like I get it.
I'm a nerd, and I love feeling like a researcher trying to find Pokemon and discover like all the BS Pokédex entries from 10-year-olds. Like, I want to be that 10-year-old that looks like something, and I'm like, yeah, I was thinking it would do this, which is why I had such a great time with Arceus, because we don't know what these are, and you're gonna find it out. But now we're flash forwarding to the current present day, and they're like, we know what these are, just bash them against each other.
Right.
See what happened. And like the game, the trailers and the announcements have done almost nothing to talk about any part of the game other than just you're battling. And it's like, cool, but what else though? There's more, right? And I feel like it's like the Princess Leia meme. It's like, but there's more, right? And she's just like, it's like, but not just battling.
I think, based on some stuff like that was highlighted in like the most recent, I don't know if it's like the most recent or the one before that. I can't really remember. I feel like there's gonna be different like trials, like there was in Scarlet and Violet, because it kept highlighting like different flags. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah.
And so I hope that, like, you know, obviously we have like the battle all the way up from Z to A as like the main whatever, but I'm very hopeful that there's going to be some kind of different thing, like where you have to like complete this many or this amount of Pokédex entries and blah 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 for one of the trials, or like different routes that you could do. Like that would be interesting to me.
So here's what I think they're going to do. I think you're going to go from Z to A, and every, like, I don't know, 6 to 8, they're going to be like, oh, now you can challenge one of the main parts of this, and they're extra hard, kind of like a soft gym battle type thing, right? Because let's get real, they've already announced what, like 4 or 5 new megas. And if the leaks are anything to be believed, there's going to be like 40 new megas introduced, right? And it is Game Freak's job to put every single one of them in front of our face in some way or another, right? And we're talking 26 letters in the alphabet. Obviously, there's not going to be nearly enough megas to cover that whole alphabet spectrum.
No.
So I feel like after we hit 6 to 8 battles, because that splits it into 4, they're going to be like, hey, there's this new guy or there's this person that you should totally go up against because I think you're strong enough now. And that's going to be a side mega or a side 3 megas or whatever. And they're just going to slowly drip them out as just extra stuff. Or it could be a side quest, like a la Star Street or whatever it was in Scarlet and Violet, where it's like, these are the bad guys. Go take them out. But you don't have to. It's just an optional thing. But not actually, like...
That also kind of leads me into like the next portion that I wanted to talk about, which was the megas a little bit. And we're supposed to be getting this huge amount of new megas. I actually think that there's only going to be like 12 new megas in base game. And then everything else is either going to be behind a paywall or with the DLC.
You know, I mean, that is very possible. I'm not a game ripper kind of guy, so I don't know the mechanics behind it. So it is very possible that maybe the models and things are in the game, but not actually available. Because that happens all the time, right? Where stuff is thrown into the game to be used later. So that would be very interesting and very deeply upsetting if that is accurate. To just be like, oh, but
yeah.
With that being said, Max, and I'm gonna just hook in DLC for a minute. With the DLC trailer, a lot of people are going bananas right now because a whole bunch of the stones that they showed in that trailer were not Pokemon that we've seen yet, or it could relate to the other ones that are in that leak. So a lot of people are speculating that we are actually going to get many more on top of what's already been kind of like announced / leaked in the DLC, which I mean, I'm not a big fan of megas, first of all, but I'm all for seeing new designs for old things, even if they are only temporary and I will probably never use them a single time. I mean, hey, there's someone out there is waiting for a mega for everything, probably. And they're having fun with them, at least.
I'm sitting over here, my fingers crossed, hoping for a mega ditto.
You wild for that, too. You are wild.
I think it would be so funny to have a mega ditto. That would be so funny to me.
What? What would it do?
Like a mega Maractus.
Okay, Maractus, I mean, it would be a challenge, but yeah.
Mega stun face.
Stop it.
Honestly, Mega Togekiss.
Did you say Toja? No, it's Togekiss.
No, because
nobody says Togepi.
I just said Togepi.
Nobody calls it that, Max. Nobody.
It's Togepi.
Tell him he's wrong in the comments below.
It is Togepi, but what's the second one?
Togetic. Togepi, Togetic, Togekiss.
No,
it pees, then it ticks, then it kisses.
Ew. It's Togepi, Togetic, and Togekiss.
It's still peeing, ticking, and kissing, Max. I don't know what you want from me.
That's so off topic, Daniel.
Anyway.
This is why I can't play the game with him over my shoulder.
I would just be like, kiss him! Kiss him! Max, you gotta kiss him!
To bully Daniel into buying this game so I don't have to deal with that.
But it's just,
I don't know, Daniel.
Yeah. Actually. I hope it's better than what I'm thinking it's going to be. I really want it to succeed because the more things that Pokemon and Game Freak do that are different, that actually have to require effort from them, is a good thing. From what I've seen, it's not looking like it's going to be the greatest thing in the world, but I might just be burned on Scarlet and Violet not living up to anyone's expectations. And
Fair.
I feel like unrightfully like I want them to justify themselves, but like they're Game Freak. They're not going to give a crap. They're not going to care. They do what they
Right.
want and they print money and we buy it, and that's how Pokemon does anymore. So that's I'm kind of worried, I
Right.
guess. I'm worried for the future of Pokemon. I I want them to not screw this up, I guess, right? Cuz
I
again,
mean,
Legends
they're
Arceus is
gonna.
like one of my favorite, like probably top 3 if not top 2 Pokemon games. Like I
I mean,
loved it. It was so different. It was so unique and it was amazing. And then they dropped out Scarlet and Violet and we're all like, "The heck, dude?"
I'm gonna be fully honest with you. Plaza is gonna be half baked at best.
I I hope it's not. Like it's really looking like it though. Like with the lack of information that we've gotten about it makes me feel like they're like we've already shown everything we have on this and it's not going to be
Well,
crazy.
I think that the reason it is that way is because they want us to have a game to focus on and shut up about, or to focus on, so we shut up about Gen 10.
Possibly.
So
Very
they
real.
have more time to work on it, hopefully.
Very
Because I
very
was
real.
kind of expecting a Gen 10 announcement this year at some point.
I mean, November could happen.
I'm not looking for.
When
I'm
did
not
they
like
announce Scarlet and Violet starters? When they first did that, it was in November, wasn't it? Or no, it would have been February, releasing that November. I think something like that. Like
yeah,
I just,
I'm not sure.
I don't know, because again, and we talked about this before, so I'm gonna try not to use the same words multiple times, even though you guys didn't see it. But like, I'm worried that the focus on megas this time is weird, right? So like Gen 6, it was like, hey, there's this new thing called Mega Evolution. It's not Digimon. And everyone's like, oh, that's so cool. And then Gen 7 came out, and we're like, hey, we're still going to have Megas, right? They're like, well, not exactly. We want you to focus on this new mechanic called Z Crystals. And we're like, and they're like, just kidding. Megas are available at the end because the VGC needs them because everyone relied on them.
Right.
And so we're like, okay, cool. And then Gen 8 came out, and they're like, hey, Megas are gone. Half your Pokemon are dead, and they get big dough. So
that was Dexit, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they were like, but now big Pokemon, play with that, and we're like, oh, okay, sure. And it was fine, weird,
Right.
but fine. And then Gen 9 came out, and they're like, hey, remember that big Pokemon thing? Yeah, we decided not to continue with that. That's only that game. We want to try something new again. So
And now we're just gonna make them pretty.
Yeah, now we just make them crystalline freaks. It's fine. They get hats though. They got hats. Y'all like hats, right? Y'all wanted fashion in your games, so we gave you hats. You can't change your actual outfits, but you got hats for the Pokemon. Don't even get me started on that.
You wanted fashion in your games, so we took it away
and gave your Pokemon hats anyway. So then now we're in the between Gen 9 and Gen 10, and they're like, hey, remember how you guys asked for Megas? Well, we're just going to give you a whole bunch of them in this side game. So are they just going to drop a whole bunch of Megas and then say, you can't use those in the next game? I am very confident that they're going to be like, you can't use them for the main game, but post-game, you'll be able to use all these new Megas with all the abilities that we've never talked about until now. And then the VGC is going to go nuts, but it could also change from champions,
Well, but the thing is, right?
We're in a weird place with Pokemon right now.
The thing that I'm thinking, right, is with champions being out and not available, but being announced and all that stuff.
It will be by the time it's relevant.
The Pokemon in Plaza are Megas, right? But they don't have abilities. Like their abilities aren't in the game.
Correct. I mean, they have them somewhere deep within Game Freak. They know what they're gonna be.
Right. But we don't know what they are.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they will have them by champions, but they could.
It could make or break some Pokemon too. Like, because if an awesome Pokemon does great as a Mega, but then you give it a bad ability, it's shot.
Like they give freaking spoilers Mega Greninja and they give it Drizzle.
Right? Something like that. That'd be too bad
That would
nobody's
be
going to be able to use
devastating.
Mega Greninja anyway, because you got to play online for that whole situation.
Right.
If you don't
Which
have
I also
Nintendo
don't agree
Online,
with.
sorry, you don't get
Well, not even
those.
that is. It's not been confirmed whether or not you just get it as a participation trophy,
Oh no,
or
you
if you
don't. You
have
have to
to.
play through. Like I'm pretty
No, no,
sure
no,
what I
no.
read was that you have to have a certain number of wins. I thought maybe it's just playing
Right.
against people, but
Which
like that's
is
still crap.
which is stupid.
Yeah,
Because why would? Anyway,
it'd be
that's
one thing for starters that were already either existing or just
no,
people that want extra stuff. But like for the starters of
no.
Kalos, like you are in that region and they have
But
the
on top of that,
audacity to be like, these are not available day one. These aren't even
but
available week one. These will be a slow rollout so we can make you play for as long as we want you to play. And that is
but the
so
problem with that is
trash.
right. Is what are you gonna like? How is this going to affect the people who don't have reliable internet?
They don't care.
That's gonna alienate part of their fan base.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I'm not gonna be one to say this is what they should do, this is what they shouldn't do, that kind of person. Just because um, I don't know what it's like to run a multi-million
I
dollar
do,
company or
Max.
whatever.
And I'm here to say they suck at it.
Okay,
I don't actually. That's a lie.
but like, I guess it is kind of a slippery slope that they have to manage the people who really wanted the megas back, and then the people who didn't want them, and who really like battling, who don't like battling.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of get it, but at the same time, somebody in that boardroom, like some little gay intern, had to be like,
Why is it gotta be gay, Max?
because we have the best ideas. Listen, you can't look at the idea and say we need to release these as a competitive reward only, and tell me that didn't come from a straight person.
You know, you got me there. You got me there. You right. You
Happy
right.
Pride.
You right. Happy Pride.
But like some little intern definitely was like,
who is
"Y'all,
definitely
this is a bad idea."
possibly gay.
And if so, hit me up. No,
He
I'm totally kidding.
Yo, you work for Game Freak?
That'll definitely help the what is it? They'll be like, what is it? My dad works for Game Freak. Well, my uncle works. Well,
My
the
gay uncle
I'm hitting
works
on.
for...
No, the gay intern I'm hitting on works.
He told me.
And he told me, no.
There's no pee-pee.
Jesus Christ. Clip it. So, moving on from that, I want to talk about something kind of similar, kind of in the realm of things. What do you think of the megas announced so far?
Oh, okay. So, that was my brain trying to process.
Let's start with Victory Bell.
I like it. I didn't at first.
She is so
like
girly pop, and I love her. Like, she is so... I don't know if I have to bleep this. If we have to bleep this or not.
You probably don't have to, but it's,
Probably should.
It's a strong word.
She is the moment. She is so auntie.
Yeah, that you could say that one. That's fine. That's fine. We'll go with auntie.
She's so auntie. I love her.
Like Reggie Rock before her.
Yeah, you have Auntie Reggie Rock with a handbag, and now you have like Auntie Mega Victory Bell
with the
with lip fillers.
Yep.
I love her so much. It will be on my team.
So
it might be the first thing I shiny hunt too.
Well, here's the thing, right? Because megas, you can only have one on your team. No, they said that's not a thing anymore, right? Where you can have multiple megas at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, they would never make a bunch of megas and be like, you could only use one. Good luck.
I mean, they did that with X and Y.
Well, they didn't have as many though. Like if you really look back, they did not have that many. Did
Right.
they? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm forgetting a whole lot. I mean, Gen 6 was already one for me that is just bottom of the barrel, honestly.
Fair.
Let's see. So, of the new ones, we got Victory Belt, we got Dragonite, which we both just don't like.
I hate it. But I also hate Dragonite in general.
Oh, that's an opinion. Okay.
It doesn't match the evolution line.
So, Chestnut, I didn't care about it until I saw the extras on the website where he has a freaking battle axe, and that's rad as hell. I love that.
It's still not enough to save the line.
Will I use it? Probably not. Because let's get real, the extra work required for it is already like I don't know if I want to use that.
It would also require you to get the game.
Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But also, so far my favorite one to come out has actually been Mega Malamar. I don't know why, but I love it. I mean, he's my friend, Max. He's
my friend Malamar.
My Lord Savior Malamar. I can't help it.
My friend Malamar.
I will say my least favorite is well, you know, I will be honest. I like and hate what they are doing with the megas this time around, because I feel like before the majority of megas are just like, let's buff them the heck up. Let's take the most extreme thing about them and make it even more extreme. You know what I mean? Like Mawile. Its whole thing is its mouth. Let's give it 2. Right?
Right.
Or freaking Heracross. It's buff bug. Let's make it buffer bug. But then you also have the opposite side of that, where you have Slowbro. The whole thing is its shell. Let's have the shell eat it. It's like, okay, right. That was a little goofy, but it works. Or I hate Manectrix Mega because it's just a giant fat lightning bolt, and I still have no idea why they went with that. But it's goofy. Like, it's a goofy looking thing. So, looking at these new megas, you know, Victory Belt obviously in more of a goofy range, right? Dragonite just looks dumb because they did the right thing in the wrong way. Right? Like No, so like they made it look more like Dragonair, which a lot of people were into, but the way they did it was dumb. They're like, let's put the wings on its head and put a big ball on its tail. Like, that's not what that's not what makes Dragonair. Like, you can't just shove things on it. And I will say, Delphox is pretty cool looking. I'm still not a big fan of Delphox in general.
I love her beard.
It's pretty rad. The whole wizard motif's strong. Like, 10 out of 10. Good design.
Witch wizard.
I won't deny that. Greninja. I hate so much because
you're forgetting another mega as well, just so you know.
Oh, I see him on there. I see he's on the list on the bottom for some reason. There's 2 actually. But why'd they put him upside down? Like that's cool and goofy at the same time, which is dumb. And then you got Halucha, which a lot of people are really liking.
I like it.
And I guess it's just too subtle for me to really justify being like, this is a mega.
Subtle?
He just got buff with a mask. But he already was buff with a mask.
Kangaskhan pulled a kid out of its pouch.
But at least that was interesting because you got to see a little bit more lore as to what the Kangaskhan line should look like. Like, that's why that one gets a pass for me. Like, I'm not hating it. I'm just saying it's a little weak on the weaker side for me.
I like it, and it's glittery.
And then you have Raichu.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Who got the Charizard Mewtwo treatment.
No. You have Mega Raichu and Mega Pikachu.
But they're both Raichu.
Right.
So it doesn't actually matter.
At first, I thought it was like Mega Raichu and then Mega Alolan Raichu. That's what I thought they were.
You know, that would have been cooler. And that's what a lot of people probably were hoping. And then they were just flat out like, no, we wanted one that looked like Raichu and one that looked like Pikachu. Like,
I mean, at this point, make a Mega Wigglytuff that looks like Jigglypuff.
well, they did. They made Screamtail.
I know that was the joke.
Oh, sorry. But it's just like I'm fine with it, I guess. And at the end of the day, they're all megas, right?
Well,
so you don't
think.
have to use them. You could literally use the Pokemon as it currently exists and never mega evolve it and be perfectly fine with your life. Totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
I just
want
more information.
You've opened up a can of worms, Daniel, by bringing up the DLC.
Yeah, and we still have like almost no idea what that's going to be like. That is 100% speculative. I can't talk.
I have a theory. Kind of.
Yes.
So we've already seen like those pink crystals all over the place, and those are like the mega stones, like the mega crystals that are used to either make the stones or to make your Pokemon mega evolve, whatever. That's the same crystal that was in like the one city in Kalos, where it only lights up at a specific time of day.
Anastar or something like that, maybe?
Yeah, something like that. But it's very, very, very connected to Diancie, Mega Diancie. But that's also connected to Hoopa. Which makes sense with all this. Because Hoopa is going to be part of like the Mega Dimensions, was Hoopa part of the wormholes?
I mean, it wasn't part of the wormholes. That was Ultra Beasts.
No, I'm thinking of the ones from
Heart Golds are yeah. Those were Hoopa. Yeah. Those were Hoopa
rings for the alternate dimensions
for the legendaries.
Yeah.
Because Hoopa's whole thing is I'm just going to make legendaries chaos, rain, whatever.
What it makes me think, right, is that this DLC, we're going to be able to explore other dimensions with other possibilities, which is why I think that the megas are hard-coded into the base game because they have to be able to like be brought back in. But I think they're not going to be available until you do the DLC.
Sure.
And I also think that like depending on the dimension you go to depends on like the X version or the Y version of the Pokemon that you're going to be able to find. And I also think like if you are going to go to this one dimension, this is going to let you explore as if you were playing Pokemon X or if you were playing Pokemon Y. And I'm kind of hoping that these dimensions are going to let us explore a little bit outside of the city.
So I'm hopeful that that's a thing. But the realist in me says it's definitely going to be like the ultra wormholes and all that jazz of, hey, a dimension opened up. Go check it out. Oh, hey, it's a single mega Pokemon that you can fight and catch. Cool. Take it back to your base game. But that being said, Max, I think it was Loxton who had a video out recently talking about this Hoopa DLC. And or maybe it wasn't Loxton. I forget who it was. It was some PokeTuber. But they were excited because the introduction of Hoopa and how they did it was that, okay, so we know that this game takes place after Kalos X and Y. And we know that a ton of these Mega Pokemon were not in that game. So I am liking that they are using Hoopa as a lore point, I guess I could say, to say, hey, there's a reason why suddenly all these new Pokemon can Mega Evolve and nobody understands them yet. Because if you've noticed, a lot of the promotional stuff has also been about like, hey, we don't know how to control these yet. Or, hey, we're just learning how to do this. Like,
or like
it's not something that's known yet. Like, it's just, this is wildly happening.
Like the Megas that are randomly Mega Evolving without a trainer.
Correct. Like, stuff like that. So I'm thinking that Hoopa's gonna be in the base game, but not as Hoopa. It's gonna be, like, hinted at, right? where they're going to be like, yeah, these mega stones have just been appearing and now we have more options to mega evolve, but nobody really knows where they came from. And that's where the DLC is going to come in, and they're going to be like, hey, let's actually find out where these are coming from. And and like I said, I'm really hopeful that they do a lot with that DLC. I don't think they will, because I mean, honestly, so hear me out. Even with Scarlet and Violet DLC, both of those were honestly pretty good. Like, a good amount of content.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, one was a whole entire story specifically about a mythical, which still peeves me a little bit that they put it behind a paywall, but whatever. I feel like for the amount that you paid for it, it was well worth it.
Right.
But that was a main game, not a side game. So I'm really hoping that they open it up more to be like, hey, here's the lore reason as to why all this was happening, and because you're willing to pay for it, we're going to give you a little bit more into that. And I hope it's more than just go to this area, get this new mega. I hope it's like an actual, like, some kind of story thing that maybe isn't just about battling. Because surely they will understand that after 40 hours of a game all about battling, you don't want to do more battling right away in the DLC.
You get tired of it.
Right? So I'm hoping that it might be a little bit more different. And I mean, they have a detective right there in the main game. So how cool would it be if for the DLC, they just went on a total tangent and it turned into like almost like a detective game where you have to track down like different things. I mean, and maybe that's just more to me and my liking to be a little bit different, but I think that would be great if they just complete left turn and we're like, hey, you know how you did all that battling and stuff? You're a detective now. And they kind of did something with that in a very small, shallow stance in Sun and Moon with the end game, post game for the Ultra Beasts. And I think they did it a little bit in Kalos too. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It's been years since I played those. But I know they've done something like that in other games in the post game, where you go through and it's like, hey, I need help with this. Can you help me investigate? And it was so shallow that it was just like a go here, find the thing, done. But like, what if they went really deep with that? You know, what if they really leaned into it to make it an exciting way to catch Hoopa? Kind of like they did with Pecharunt, where it was like a, hey, there's a mystery going on here. I mean, obviously it's Pokemon, it's little kids, you know what's happening, but at least it was somewhat more engaging than just go fight this thing, you know? Like it was funny, it was goofy, it had character to it. Right. So I just want this DLC to be more than just here's more megas, have fun. Like, I want it to mean something. I want to feel alive again, Game Freak. Why can't you let me live?
So I think we're getting kind of close to the end of our recording time. But before we do, I have a very big question for you, Daniel.
Okay. No pee-pee?
Based on all of the information we have so far, you can include leaks and speculation or whatever you want to make this decision. Which starter are you picking?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we didn't talk about the starters yet, have we? So I
already have my answer. So
I know you do, Max. I think anyone that's watched our previous episodes knows exactly who you're going for. I really want to choose. I don't want Chikorita at all. I can't.
You dumb whore.
I can't. And it really comes down to Totodile or Tepig. And I'm slightly torn because, again, remember, I don't like monotypes. I can't stand monotypes. And Totodile is a monotype water that doesn't gain anything, but for alligators, really cool. Now, I have seen some leaks that have both been confirmed and disproven somehow that its mega looks really dumb. I hate it with a passion. But Tepigs also sounds really dumb and boring. So I'm probably
Which
just
means
going to
you're
bite the
picking
bullet.
Chikorita.
No. I'm probably just going to bite the bullet and go with Totodile. And if I hate it, it's probably going to be available to switch up later.
Well, if you hate it, don't use it.
Right. I mean, that's the bottom line, right? Because you can always just be like, I'm never going to use this. Because again, we're not getting regional evolutions for them. So there's no excitement to it. There's no excitement to it. Like, that was the whole thing. I was like, we're using starters that we've used before, but they evolve into something new. No, not this time. It's just, they're the same, but they have a mega. It's like, cool, I don't care. Like, I want to use something new all the time, not just some of the time. And that's just, and again, maybe it's different because the mechanics surrounding Mega Evolution are drastically different. Like, where they got a cooldown now, it's not just a one per, like...
I think that what we've learned here today is that Daniel's going to be swapping out his starter for a Malamar.
I mean, honestly, though, real.
I dare you.
As soon as I get an Inkay, I'm going to be like, you're my best friend.
I'll trade it with you the minute trading is available. Not joking. That can be your starter.
I mean, it's a dual type, so I'm already sold on it.
This has been a wild ride, Daniel.
Bruh, we've been recording for over an hour, but, nobody knows my original opinions, so...
I do.
I was much more negative.
And that's not saying a lot. Any final thoughts?
Yeah. Legend CA, let us know if you guys are interested in it. Let us know your opinions about this game and if you're excited for it or if you're more like me and just hoping for better than what you expect.
And tell us which starter you're picking.
Yep.
And why it's Chikorita.
Nope. Tell Max why he shouldn't pick Chikorita. I find that even funnier. That'd be way more interesting. He will fight you in the comments.
I not only will I fight you in the comments, I will fist fight you in person.
He'll fight you in the streets.
I will find you. I will find you. Chikorita is best, baby.
Hey, Max, where can people find you?
You can find me on the internet at Max Doodles on TikTok, Instagram, and other places.
Other places.
Oh, and
he says.
I'm on YouTube is at Max Doodles as well.
Yeah,
and they're all the at symbol, and it's MAXXDOODLES. Max Doodles.
No pee-pee. And I am at World's Worst Let's Play on YouTube, where I just reached, Max, please don't unsubscribe. I just reached 300 subscribers, and I'm very excited about it. It's a very small number compared to other people, but like honestly, to me, it is wild that I have done anything close to that. So if you guys joined that bandwagon, thank you so much. And if you haven't, please consider it because, I'm pretty cool. Right, Max? I'm pretty cool.
I just was unsubscribing. What?
Wow, rude. All right.
No, Daniel is pretty cool. Go follow his subscribe to his YouTube channel, and while you're at it, follow this YouTube channel.
Yeah,
hit the bell notification so you get notification every time we go live. Jesus Christ! Every time we post a new video. Follow us on Spotify and on Instagram and on TikTok, and we will catch you in the next one. Right?
100%. No pee-pee.
Bye.
Bye-bye.